Hi, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Today, my group members and I would like to present to you our project Quartier de Quai, an audiovisual walk through the Kaaienwijk in Dutch, also better known as Quartier de Quai in French. So my name is Ha, this is Charlotte, this is Irini, and together with Mona, Pauline, Joris and Esther, we worked on a community building project for the Center for Audiovisual Arts Argos in Brussels. So this is Argos in Brussels, and Argos organizes audiovisual exhibitions and programs. It also distributes moving image works, and it also preserves a collection of audiovisual artist films and videos. And supporting a multiplicity of voices in society, Argos always seeks new ways to engage with diverse audiences. So what Argos asked us to do is to try to find a new way to engage with the people from the neighborhood where the institute is situated. So the Kaaienwijk, or Quartier de Quai. And the Kaaienwijk is situated in the Canal region, which is characterized by a diversity of different cultures. So in order to draw the attention of their target audience, Argos asked us to create a podcast as well as to organize a physical event. And after our first brainstorm together, we came up with the idea of a project with the theme home. So we've chosen this theme for the project, so the podcast as well as the physical event, because of the current COVID-19 pandemic, which requires us to stay at home in order to protect people from the coronavirus.
All right, so I'm Charlotte, and together with Ha, we edited and collected the interviews for the podcasts. So we tried to select a diverse group of people. We interviewed Leonard, Marie, Selim, Anna, Mohammed, and Khadija, all residents of the neighborhood, and they all have a different story. Leonard is doing stuff with synths, Marie is painting, but then you have Mohammed, who is protesting with his mother at the Béguinage, and Khadija, who's a single mom, looking after her kids. So all different people. So we also wanted to include Argos in the podcast. So we interviewed Andrea. He's the head curator of Argos, and this was an introduction to the collaboration with Argos, and you can find his podcast at IMAL. And then after we collected the interviews, we edited them through Reaper. Together with Ha, we tried to make sure that the podcast episodes were no longer than 10 minutes so that people were still interested in listening, because if you go longer than 10 minutes, it's not interesting anymore. And then we also had the help of David Helbig. He's an audio artist and an artist tout court, and he helped us with the technical aspect of the sound, and also how a sound walk is more pleasant to be listened to. And then after that, we uploaded everything on SoundCloud and Mixcloud. And then when you scan the code, the QR code, you go directly to the page of Quartier de Quai.
So, since it was impossible to organize a physical event in times of Corona, we decided to incorporate the podcast in a walking tour throughout the quartier, and to add a video stop along the road. This inspired us to the concept of audiovisual walking tour. Firstly, we decided on the locations that we use as audio stops. This was a mix of the one hand our partners, IMO and Argos, and on the other hand, locations in the quartier that were meaningful for our interviewees. For example, the Wash Club for Leonard and the Béguinage for Mohammed, as well as places that are known and characteristic for the diverse group of people living in the quartier. A big contrast was the gentrified plant shop Rocco Pantalon and the Mediterranean food store Sani in Boulevard Dixmude. And Brussels-based laboratory space for contemporary transdisciplinary arts, Nadine, is our video stop in the tour, where we screen the video from Argos archive that presents a kind of meta-reflection of how it's like to walk around the city during the confinement, as well as music video provided by Kiosk Radio. Here are some pictures of our stops of the walking tour. And these are our posters. The first one is a general poster which directs to the general SoundCloud site, and this one is a specific poster which has specific QR codes directing to specific episodes of the locations. So now we would like to show you how our walking tour is like in a small video we created.
Okay, so that was the video that we made to show you a bit more of the walking tour in the Keienweg. And I would like to tell you that the project is still running, so you can still go to Brussels and do the tour until the 16th of May, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you.
So since our project essentially set out to be a community building project, we thought the name should fit the image of Brussels, and since French is the dominant language there, we decided that would make for a good name, I guess. Yeah.
If I need to say what's the most challenging about this project, I would say it would be communication. We had a lot of different partners, and also everybody experienced it because everything was online. That things got confusing sometimes. Also, we're a big group, we're 7. So we had like 1 hour, 2 hour meetings where we couldn't stop talking. And that was also a challenge, that like to really do the time management and not put too much effort on it, but also, yeah, just like the right amount of time. That was hard, I would say.
What's most rewarding for me about the project was the group I'm working with, because I feel like the atmosphere in the group was really nice, and everyone did their part, and everyone was very excited about this project. And another thing that was very rewarding was to see someone of our podcast that we interviewed do the tour, and he was really happy about it and excited, and it's nice to see people enjoy our project.
Also, another rewarding part would be communication with some of the shops that we had to do. When we were, the day that we were posting, we were doing the posters in the neighborhood. We passed from each location. We had the chance to talk with people, connect directly, and explain our project like better, face to face. And that was also very nice to have direct communication with them. Our interviews were also, the girls enjoyed doing them as well. Our interviewers were also very excited. Everything was very nice.